Imagine a game with absolutely adorable 3D animal characters in cute costumes who explore really cool cartoon-style maps and then get punted in the head ninja style, tossed off the side of an airplane, or become frozen popsicles in the Arctic Ocean. This is Party Animals, a brand new physics-based online multiplayer slapstick game for PC and Xbox. It's not a cozy game, as you'll likely rage and sweat a bit, but its cuteness level is off the charts, and it's a great game to play with friends or when you need an outlet for pent-up anger and frustration. You can just hop on Party Animals and smash a cat in the face with a shovel and be an accessory to aerial murder. Let's take a closer look under the hood of this game and discuss a bit of unexpected drama that has unfolded to help you decide if Party Animals is worth buying. This review is entirely my own opinion and is not sponsored in any way. So what is Party Animals? It's a physics-based party-style game that you can play with your friends or be paired with random teammates. It might remind you of games like Gang Beasts and Rubber Bandits and maybe Fall Guys, but Party Animals offers a bit more in gameplay, graphics, and aesthetics. The game launched on September 20th, 2023 for PC and Xbox, with no official word on potential expansion to Nintendo Switch or PlayStation. It'll cost you around $20 US to purchase Party Animals, but it's already included if you're an Xbox Game Pass subscriber. The game begins with a quick tutorial to help players practice the basic game mechanics before being tossed into battle. The tutorial is more than adequate, and I highly recommend spending time tweaking button and keyboard binds until you feel comfortable. I actually completed the tutorial several times, testing both keyboard and mouse as well as controller. You may also want to adjust your microphone settings depending on whether you want to talk with your teammates only or everybody in your lobby on an open mic or push to talk. After the tutorial, you have the option to enter your first actual game using either Quick Match or custom game options. Quick Match pairs you with a random duo partner or teammates depending on the game. There are team games such as this arcade map where teams try to gain control of video games, and there are also sports game maps like ice hockey, football, and soccer. Then there are battle royale style games with smaller teams where you use weapons and physical force to throw opponents off airplanes, icebergs, or floating bridges, and the last team standing wins. Even if you're dead, you have access to fish, banana peels, and bombs that you can throw to help a remaining teammate or sabotage your rivals, which is a fun feature, especially because I am dead and spectating quite a lot. Currently, the Quick Match feature does not let you select duos or team games. It's random, and sometimes team games are very one-sided, yet you have to wait until the timer goes out. If you leave mid-game, there is a short penalty before you can re-queue. Then there is a custom game mode, which opens up some exciting opportunities, such as practicing with AI. You can create games for you and your friends, or you can join random groups in arcade-style games for some good old-fashioned fistfights. You can easily search for friends or recent teammates through the pop-up menu on the bottom right, but it's not essential thanks to the ability to play with randoms. What you can't do, however, is play offline local co-op, which had quite a few players upset, claiming the game had promised an offline mode prior to release day. Now, the dev team posted a note in Steam recently, saying that this was never their intention, but simply a miscommunication, as by offline, they meant that you could play with a friend in person using the same device and split-screen gameplay. So you will need an internet connection to play Party Animals. Now, if you're interested in such a cute game, you obviously want to see all the charming animal characters that you can play as, and Party Animals does not disappoint in the art department. There are tons of chubby, hilarious looking animals in cute costumes that you can choose from, and more to unlock as you play, which is great motivation to keep playing. Of course, I'm partial to the bunny, but there are an impressive number of animal options, and I love their silly animations, like when they scratch their butts while you're awaiting games. If you purchase the deluxe version, which I was generously gifted by a good friend of mine, you get some awesome cosmetics such as the cat, alligator, and goose wearing bath attire. Within each character are skins that can be unlocked by playing, or sooner if purchased with in-game currency, found in an egg, or bought with real money in the shop. Sound confusing? Well, let's take a closer look at the cosmetics and currency. If you click your name on the bottom bar, it opens up what looks like a battle pass, which comes with the game, and I don't know when or if a new pass will be released. The pass includes a variety of cosmetic items that will be unlocked as you gain XP through playing matches. There are avatars, animal costumes, emotes, and then currency items such as golden egg coins, cookie currency that looks like dog bones, and Nemo Bucks. It has a nice variety of items. Now, let's get back to the currency. The cookies are earned pretty easily through playing, and you can use them in the shop or within your locker to unlock a lot of the more common skins and costumes. Then there are Nemo Bucks, which can be earned in the pass or purchased with real money. Yeah, it's a paid game with microtransactions, which is always going to stir up a debate. More on this in a minute. You can also convert Nemo Bucks into cookie currency, but not vice versa. Then there's the surprise egg machine, where you spend the golden egg coins earned in the pass to unlock a random skin. You also can purchase these coins with real money using Nemo Bucks. The kicker with the egg machine is that the epic and legendary skins are going to have a much lower probability of dropping than the common ones. But it's a fun little gimmick for getting random skins, and if you just spend egg coins that you earn through the gameplay, there's no harm. But here's where things get really interesting. Take a closer look at the pricing of the Nemo Bucks bundles. I couldn't believe it when I first saw it, and I did the math several times. Let me know in the comments if you noticed the issue. Hint, you might want to pause the video and get out your calculator. There are several things that I really like about Party Animals. The cartoony graphic style and innocent looking animals committing shocking crimes using hyperbolic, violent actions is such a unique and endearing combination that I find appealing. The music is quite the vibe too. It's an easy game to play when you have a half hour to spare and you want some adrenaline pumping, yet low risk gameplay, and it's especially great if you have friends who want a silly game to play together. Having the option to be paired with random teammates is appreciated as well, because I don't always have friends that want to play this. And I hope that the servers continue to be well populated. Party Animals reminds me a bit of Fall Guys mixed with Super Animal Royale. It's definitely one of my top games currently due to its unique combination of online multiplayer, endearing characters, and comedic gameplay. But there are of course some things I think could be improved. It took me several hours of gameplay to feel like I was getting the hang of the controls and was starting to effectively punch, kick, headbutt, and toss other players. The grabbing and tossing and holding and pulling oneself up combinations are a bit tedious to learn, especially when physics are thrown into the mix, but I'm slowly getting the hang of it. Part of the issue is I'm old and have slow reflexes. Actually, that's most of the issue. I eventually began to clutch a few victories, which felt so sweet, but I do worry how sweaty this game will become and that I may lose motivation to play unless I have a friend who might want to join. And if you have one friend join you, it will be nice to be able to select the duos only mode instead of a mix of duos and teams that you can't control. I'd like to be able to chat and laugh with only my friend without our full team hearing us and without resorting to Discord voice chat. Let's face it, the young teammate in the fuzzy cat costume doesn't need to hear an old lady unicorn yelling, "Suck it, you dirty little corgi!" And I want to be able to say that. Finally, while I understand the need for developers to create continuous income, I'm disappointed in the price tiers of the Nemo Bucks, as I see it as misleading and requiring a keen eye to decipher the best deal, as it's not what is expected. Is Party Animals worth buying? In short, it depends. If you like animal-themed games, appreciate cute characters, and like slapstick-style physics gameplay that will require you to sweat a bit and control your desire to rage, then yes, it's worth buying. But if you're more of a cozy gamer or are highly competitive, especially considering you'll have random teammates unless you play with friends, then Party Animals is probably not the game for you. It wasn't a relaxing experience, but it was indeed a visual treat that made me laugh, and I do see myself returning to Party Animals often in the near future. Also, if you're the type of player who is bothered by a paid game that offers in-game transactions, then Party Animals will almost certainly rub you the wrong way. Even though I normally can rationalize microtransactions as necessary to keep a game alive long term, the currency pack pricing in Party Animals really bothered me, as it preys upon players' assumption that buying more is a better deal. If you do make an in-game purchase, please carefully scrutinize the price per Nemo Buck of each pack. For the price tag of around $20, however, I think Party Animals is worth it, as long as you're wary of any extra purchases that you make in the game. The game really is a ton of silly, chaotic fun on your own, and especially with a friend. I hope that the servers continue to be busy and attract a balance of casual and competitive players, and that the developers provide regular content updates. Let me know in the comments what your thoughts are on Party Animals. Will you buy it? And if you already own it, what are your thoughts on the game? Please consider subscribing for more cute and mostly cozy content. Thanks for watching.